Hello again, it's Rod Junction with another layout update. Now, it's been quite a while since I last did an update because it's been so cold and with all the snow and stuff I wasn't able to get up here. But over Christmas it warmed up a bit and I could make a bit more progress, so there's actually quite a lot to see this time. So start on this side, and what I've done is I've added these strengthening beams into each quarter of the helix to give it some more support. It's sagging quite a lot sort of here and in various other places, so I've done that and strengthened it, which gives it the perfect gradient as it goes up, and it's all nice and even now. In a few places it was a bit wobbly. As you can see, is the first of the Christmas arrivals. This is the 105 DMU, which I reviewed earlier. That's now taken up a permanent residence on the layout and is running very nicely. It's all been DCC chipped and ready to go, so there it is. Class 50 has been given a service, now runs a lot smoother. So just generally been improving my rolling stock a bit, giving things that are a bit old a service and introducing new stuff. So let's come on to the this side. Nothing has changed along here at all. This is all the same. I will come back here. I've not abandoned it. This will be further detailed, maybe a second or even a third time, to make it look really realistic. At the moment there's just the basic stuff in there. And if we wait a second, the second Christmas arrival is on its way. About to come out of the tunnel any second now. I think it's just coming through. There it is. This is another 108 DMU. This is a BR blue and grey one, which is also running on the same line as the 105. So I've now got 3 DMUs all running on the same line. And it makes for quite a fun and interesting sort of operation, because you've got to keep them all the same distance apart, and you can, you know, park some in the stations and stuff. It's quite good. Over here again, nothing has really changed, but I will be coming back, adding some water and stuff, so that'll be for another video. Over here we've got some more new arrivals. These are some rail freight wagons which I got for Christmas. We've got 2 vans, and we've got, I think these are called OBAs. We've got 4 of these. These are really nice, I like these ones. There's another one over here. And then we've got another rail freight wagon, pulled by the Class 31, and does look very impressive as it goes around. I've replaced the sign on the station. You may have noticed in other videos it was missing as it sort of fell off, so I put a new one on there. As we come through here, you've seen the 33 before, but not too much. This is my Helgen 33, which I got in November, I think. This again is a very nice model, very pleased with it, and it's hauling the ballast train. And these are the wagons my dad got for Christmas. These are 3 weathered Hornby topes, I think they're called. I think they're called topes, and they're part of their ballast wagon range. You can get the clam, the tope, or the rudd. I prefer the tope, so I got him some of those. They look really good in the ballast train. And then moving along, as you can see, I've ballasted the entrance to the yard, and the yard keeps on going and going and going. I've done a lot of work on this. And we've got some paving over here. This is a little servicing area which I'm working on. This polyfill is all still wet, still drying, so I have to wait for that to dry before I can paint it and work it and sand it flush. Also, I've extended the 2 sidings that ran along here. Remember, they finished about here. I've now extended that to run as far as I can go, so I can accommodate the ballast train and my rail freight wagons, which are currently over there. So there's actually a little bit of storage. And I've also ballasted this siding over here, which looks quite good. There's also a retaining wall at the back. This is done by Ratio. I'm quite impressed with it. Just needs to be painted up, and I need a few more sections to go all the way down. So in the future, hopefully what I'll be adding is here, so there'll be a road bridge. It'll come right across, all the way along, and across this siding here, and it will act as a sort of barrier to obscure the helix from view and make the layout sort of, you know, have an ending or starting point, whichever way you want to think about it. Moving down, I've got a shed that's going to go over this, hence why there's a gap there. That's for the shed to slot into. The shed is currently over here. This is the Pico shed that you can buy for about £20 from pretty much anywhere. I'm quite pleased with it. And I did think about getting the Bachmann modern servicing depot, but I got the dimensions from Hatton's website and it really is just too wide. You know, it would fit, but it would mean I would have to sacrifice a line, and I don't have a lot of space there anyway. So I went for the Pico kit, which I'm quite impressed with. That just needs painting up and slotting in. I'm also going to add lighting to that, like I've done with the signal box over there. So I'll make a video on how I add the lighting to that. Also going to get some more buffers, 2 there, 2 at the end of the shed, 1 in the little siding, and 1 over here in this little space where I've got my mineral wagons. I'm also going to be adding the lights to them just like that, and I'll do another video, or in the same video as the other lighting video, I'll show you how I make these buffer stops. These buffer stops are really easy to make, and they really make a huge difference to the layout, really make it come alive. I certainly like them anyway, so I'll do a video on how to do that. Town scene hasn't really changed at the moment. What will happen is I will build the bridge, then I will build the retaining wall along here, and then using retaining wall and plasticard and pieces of bridges, I will design and make a bridge that comes across here, just a face, and then a wall which goes around here, and then a face, a bridge that will go along up there, and then the town scene will slot behind that lot and fit in, so it looks like the whole town scene is actually built into the landscape and not on 2 plinths of wood. So that's basically what's been happening. I've also strengthened this helix as well. As you can see, there's a plank there. There's a plank here. There's another one around the corner as well. They just add a bit of strength to it and really help it. If I get down, you'll be able to see that it's nice and level now. It works really nicely. There's a train coming. Yeah, there is a train coming to show you what it looks like. In places it was a bit bumpy before, but now it's nice and smooth. That's pretty much it, to be honest. I've made quite a lot of progress, I think, particularly over here. I'm really starting to like that area. That'll be the first area I sort of super detail, if you like. That'll be where I start adding, people and fences and trough-ins and cabling and fuel pipes and various other accessories depending on what's available and what I feel like adding in, and lights and stuff. Because I started over here and sort of worked my way all the way around the layout, getting a basic level of scenery all the way around to here, and then when I get to the end I'll come back and do a further layer of super detailing, if you like, all the way around the layout and get to the other end. And then once I've done that and I'm happy with the overall thing, I'll just continue to add bits and pieces and repair all the parts and do what I need to do to get the layout looking as realistic as I can. So yeah, also made a list. People who come up into the loft not as often as me kept forgetting which number was which, so I thought it'd be quite useful to make a list. As you can see, I've got 9 fully functional DCC locomotives at the moment. There is a 10th currently in the post that will hopefully be here on Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, which is a Class 37 in Intercity mainline livery, which I'll do a little review on, because Bachmann have done a little bit of retooling on their 37, done a few improvements I think, and it's a new livery they haven't done for a while, so I'll show you the unboxing of that. So for now I'll leave you with some shots of new arrivals running around the layout, such as the 3 DMUs, and yeah, Happy New Year to you all, and hope 2011 will be a good year for model railwaying. So bye for now.